also, and a lot of people said a lot of stories. I just want to say he gave the last 30 years of his, he was a member of our local union, and is where he was a machinist at UCLA, as everybody's mentioned, and he worked with all the folks at LA, and he really set an example for us because he was really kind of the union anti-bureaucrat in so many different ways. From the stories he told, but also kind of how he expected folks to organize as a union. He was always, the first thing he wanted to talk about was how we're going to make steward structures, and he didn't want to talk about what the bureaucrats did or anything like that. That wasn't at all interesting for him. For him, it was always kind of how I'm going to organize my shop or how you're going to organize your shop. And he kind of kept that anchor for us every step of the way. All of you have been in Update, and I'm sure all of you who are in other unions knew that. He was kind of in his soul. That's all. He could never have been a bureaucrat. It just was totally, completely impossible. And he kept all of us on that course every step of the way. He would sit in our board meetings. He was still on the board. He's still on the board officially today. And yeah, he would rest his eyes every once in a while during our marathon sessions for a whole weekend. But anytime anybody got out of line, I guarantee you he was awake. And I was benefited from that many times. Motions were made and seconds were made. And so I really want to thank, we just have learned a huge amount, and we'll carry that forward in our union, I know. He's really kind of set an anchor or a tradition for us in our local how to run our union, to have members always that he always knew what the role of staff was. I'm sure if our staff were here, they would confirm that. Right, Suzanne?
Right.
That it was all about the working class organizing themselves. And that comes out of his core politics as a socialist, as a communist, that really drove how he understands what kind of union we are. And I share that deeply with him, and I want to thank him and for his family for sharing so much time of his with us. And I guarantee you all of us have learned, and we'll carry that forward. We learned a huge amount, and we'll keep it forward. There's no other way forward. Thanks so much.